Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at the Air Jordan 1 center court in the University Gold colorway. These retailed for $135 and they were actually seen on MJ in The Last Dance. I think it's kind of interesting that they decided to use the Air Jordan 1 name on a silhouette like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Onto the materials, pretty self-explanatory. The upper is an all leather construction, and then we of course have a rubber sole. Now on to some of the details of the shoe, starting with the tongue. We actually have the Air Jordan name debossed really nicely and prominently at the top of the tongue. The leather on the upper has this interesting kind of wrinkle texture to it. We have this bright yellow strip that wraps around the side and the rear of the shoe. Also wrapped around the sides and the rear of the shoe is this stitched wing design. On the rear we have the Air Jordan 1 logo debossed nicely on a tab here. Moving down, the Air Jordan 1 center court actually uses the same sole as a Jordan 1. So we actually get the same Air Jordan 1 Air unit at the midsole. And it's also in this kind of off-white color. So a little bit different color from the upper. Also in the center court, we actually get this really thick removable insole. It's in a really thick gray foam, and it actually also has a Zoom Air unit at the heel, so pretty nice. Lastly, we have this gray foam that's stitched to the upper, and it's in between the sole, the rubber sole, and the insole. It's also a gray foam, but it's not as thick as the insole, but it's definitely there. So we definitely have multiple layers of comfort with this shoe. First layer is the really thick gray insole with the Zoom Air on the heel. Then we have the gray separator. And then lastly, we have the Air Jordan 1 Air unit in the midsole. I've been seeing a lot of people actually compare this shoe to the Stan Smith, and for good reason. The shoe definitely looks very similar to a Stan Smith. It's got a similar shape and construction. It really seems like this shoe was made at Michael Jordan's direction. He was probably like,
I want my own Air Jordan branded Stan Smith.
And then they took it to the design team and they're like, here, we want this, but different. Okay, now we need the leather texture to be different. All jokes aside, I actually really like the design of this shoe. I think the yellow band is a pretty unique way of adding a splash of color to the shoe. I also really like the texture of the leather. It's super unique and you definitely don't see that on a whole lot of shoes. However, the best thing that I love about the shoe are the stitched wings that go around the rear and the sides of the shoe. It looks super dope and I really think it helps differentiate itself from a shoe like the Stan Smith. Overall though, I would describe these shoes as a more comfortable, more premium, higher quality Stan Smith like shoe. Oh, and more expensive too, seeing as the Stan Smiths are about $80 and then these ones retail at $135. So let me know guys, you guys rocking with the center courts, Stan Smiths, or the center courts? Let me know down in the comments below. Well anyways guys, that's all you need to know about the Air Jordan 1 center court for now. Let's go get these on feet. On feet, the shoes were actually not super comfortable at first. Because the foam on the insoles is really dense, it does require a bit of break-in time. After breaking them in though, these will definitely be more comfortable. They also fit true to size, so no issues there. Because the leather has a wrinkled pattern to it, it actually blends in the creases that you get when wearing the shoe and walking around, so that was a pretty nice surprise. All in all, I dig the shoe and I definitely would like to see more of this model. I'd like to see kind of where they take it with this silhouette. Maybe they can put in different colors for the upper, or maybe they can even color in the leather wings at the rear. I think that would look pretty dope, and it'd be another way to add more color onto the shoe. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed it or found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.